One of the most tragic scenes from here in Baltimore on Monday night was to see an affordable housing center for seniors that was being built go up in flames. The senior center was set to open in just a few months. The fire destroyed 60 units, which were meant for low-income seniors. The building is owned by Southern Baptist Church. Pastor Dante Hickman joins me now. Pastor, thank you for being with us. When you got there the next morning, I mean, you were there that night, but when you saw it in the daylight, still smoldering, you and I met that day, there was still smoke coming up. What went through your mind when you saw that?
I was devastated. It was a surreal moment for me. I couldn't believe that it all had come down to rubble and ashes.
You've been working for, what, 6 years to build that?
For actually 8 years, envisioning it, seeking funding, seeking partners that would invest in it, acquiring the property, cutting through the red tape, and finally we were seeing our vision come into fruition.
And even the night it happened, you were on our broadcast and you were talking about rebuilding. You were talking about, even in the depths of despair, you had not given up the hope of completing this. Do you still believe you can?
Absolutely. We've been overcoming obstacles all the way for this entire 8 years. It started off as a concept in a small row house, and it morphed into a 4,000 square foot facility through opposition, and then that morphed into a 60-unit housing facility. And we could only imagine that every obstacle has made us overcome even greater, and so we're just looking for something bigger and better this time.
You know, when you and I first met the other day, and you were saying something that's really stuck with me, and I've been thinking about it a lot. You were saying that you've had a past yourself. You know what a lot of these young people are going through, what they're facing. What do you tell them? Because it's very easy not to have hope on the streets of Baltimore in some communities. It's very easy. I mean, homes are boarded up. There's unemployment is very high. There's not a lot of opportunity. What do you tell people?
I was expelled from 3 high schools. I was destined for a life of failure, but I turned my life around, getting a GED and experiencing what I felt was a call from God to preach. And so I discovered my purpose, which caused me to have a greater drive and determination to excel every limitation and underestimation that had been placed upon me. I wrote a book, The Power of Being Underestimated, turning every negative into a positive. And I think many of our young people don't see hope. They look in the environments in which they live and in its hopelessness, its despair. But I would invite them to get out of those environments, to be exposed to other worlds, to other ideas, and to seek that inspiration from within them that can cause them to become better.
One of the things Ms. Graham said to me, who dragged her son out of the protests on Monday, I interviewed her today, that also stuck with me. She said, using the label thug, my son is not a thug, she said. He might have made some mistakes, he might have done some bad things, he's not perfect, but he's not a thug. And that labeling somebody that these kids, our kids, already have enough people calling them names. They don't need that label as well.
The labels are actually what confines the mentality. It causes them to, it causes all of us to see ourselves in images that other people cast. But I think if we take those images and we begin to transform them, transcend them, and allow them to make us more determined to see something more positive about ourselves, then we can actually be what we think. And it's not determined by what people say about you. I think what people say about you can be used as motivation to make you manifest a larger destiny for yourself.
I tweeted it out and I put it on my Instagram as well, but you've started a GoFundMe page for this senior center. And there are a lot of good folks who would like to help out. It's GoFundMe.
Actually, southernbaptistchurch.org.
Okay.
They can give online toward the Mary Harvin Center. And we've expanded our mission in the community. We're building 75 additional townhomes. We're continuing to build multiple mixed-use development and in that area, and so people have been responding overwhelmingly with love and support. And so it's not just that building. We're going to tear down all of the dilapidated housing in that area.